Hey! I got a trophy! Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Blueprints, where I've done this much thus far. And this one was really long, like there were a bunch of puzzles. Each of the puzzles weren't that bad, but there were a lot of them. But I got another trophy. Bullseye trophy. Solved 40 dartboard puzzles. Alright, permanently added to the trophy room. Neat. Neat. I was thinking in the big picture, like, some of the meta puzzling stuff is starting to come into focus, but there's still enough day-to-day stuff that today I'm just doing another kind of day-to-day, draft some good things, see what it gets us. I've already closed off a lot, so I think I actually need to use the corridor here, and then hope to branch in a little bit. But yeah, the trophy was unexpected, so I had to speak up. But yeah, for now I'm just going to do some drafting, and eventually the manor will give me something interesting and I'll bring you back. Obviously I want to work on trying to get the glass ignitey thingy again. This is pretty funny. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. And this says it, and this says it. So the outer two could both be true. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. This one could be false and contain the gems. I feel pretty good about that without doing much reasoning. So let's go open up the white box and get 3 yellow gems. Yeah. Alright, very nice. Well, I have a vault key and I just drew the vault. So let's see if we find another passport or what we find. First I'll grab some money. It is Wednesday, January 6th, by the way, based on the day count. Give me all the monies, please. It's a shame that it takes so long to pick them all up. I wonder if they're in piles so that you could specifically get a lower than the maximum number, and is there value in doing that? I don't remember anything that's like pay half your gems or something. What vault key do I have? Number 304. 304 is right here. Let's use it. And discover an upgrade disk. Nice! I don't think I have any computers yet. And a passport. This time named Jean Ribbon, with a date of birth of 56. Same issue and expiry date as usual. Alright. That's obviously going to get screenshotted. And there's a bunch of gems in here, if I can manage to click on them. Okay. So we've managed to open 3 of these boxes so far. That, I guess, is pretty neat. The white rook is here. Do I have that written in my notes? I do. Alright. Hey, security! Guess what? I get to use my upgrade disk. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love upgrades. They're great. Upgrade, upgrade! Scanning disk, blop, 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 blop. Spare bedroom. I use this all the time. Make it better. This is like the second upgrade, because it was originally spare room. It became spare bedroom. Spare servants' quarters, plus 1 key for every bedroom in your house. That's pretty good. Her lady's spare room, next time you enter the boudoir. Spare master bedroom, plus 1 step for every room in your house. The keys are going to be especially useful in the next few days when we're going through all the chests in the reservoir. I've been trying to build up some keys. And so that sounds great. And keys are just generally good. Floor plan has been successfully upgraded. Da-da-da-da! I've done it. Also, I'm locked out because I need key cards and I don't have any. Yeah, and the whole place is cut off. Okay, I will meet you at the reservoir and we will open 6 more chests, probably. I imagine it is the same set of chests, but just to try to verify it, I want to see if that one hidden one looks the same. Where was it? That's a good question. Oh, and it's still open. Okay, great. So that makes it much easier to open all of them. So I can just start opening them willy-nilly. So let's use a key on this one. It's got a lie that reads, the box containing allowance tokens is marked by fire. Okay, so I don't need to open the fire ones. I'm calling that fire for whatever reason. This one's true. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. I guess let's find it. Blue box in the water. Fire is not the one with the allowance token, though. Let's try this one. A green memo, which I think is true. Green memos in blue boxes are true. This one was in a blue box, so that seems to continue to be plausible. What did this one say exactly? So it doesn't have allowance tokens in there, and so this might just be for allowance tokens. I don't know. I'm just going to open them up at random today. We might come up with the sledgehammer, which would make things a whole lot easier. A black box contains allowance tokens. But that one's a lie. So let's try this blue box. And this one reads, the green memos in boxes near this box are lies, are both lies. Boxes near this box. So I probably need to open up some more boxes near this box. Maybe this one has a green memo, for example. Green memos are lies. It has a lie, but that's a lie because green memos tell the truth. But this one says that they're lies. Wait a minute. This just says green memos are lies. If green memos are lies, then this is true, but that means it's false. If green memos are not lies, then this is false, which means it's true. So maybe it's contextual? I don't know, but I used up all my keys, and I have nothing else to draft, so this was not a particularly interesting day. I mean, I guess we got the vault upgrade. That's good. And we opened some of these chests. Eventually they'll all get open. I'm going to call it a day, and we'll start another one. East-facing Jigsaw House. Hey, the tool shed has a sledgehammer. Let's go see if that works on the chest in the reservoir. And if it does, it almost seems like it'd be too easy. When all you have is a sledgehammer, everything looks like a trunk. The trunk is locked. The sledgehammer does not work on these. Okay. Because they don't have small padlocks. They've got locks that are like built in or whatever. Okay. Useful information was gained. Back to the manor. I wonder if lockpicks would work on it. I'm going to buy the lockpick kit. I drafted the locksmith in the corner. And I'll go ahead and buy 3 keys, and I'll come back and buy some more keys probably on the way out. I'm just at the entrance right now. And this is the first time I've been in the spare servants' quarters. Here's what it looks like. Got an old typewriter, mirror, some kind of grindy thingy. Umbrella. Intercom. So that they could be on call, I suppose. Lamp, iron. Alright, very nice. How does it described here? This room was intended to be used as a bedroom due to the purple paint. Alright, great. Hey, guess what? I drafted another spare servants' quarters. That's perfect. Because this time I'll get 3 keys rather than 2. Because now I have 3 bedrooms in the house. Neat. Okay, I've got 9 keys already. This is a good start. Aha! I drafted the weight room, and I think I figured out where the lever is. There's a brick wall to break down here. So that's the extra lever. Good to know, good to know. I lost half my steps to get in here, so I need to add that to my notes. Guess what I got? I got the workshop. I got the power hammer. La 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 la. And I'm right off the weight room, so I can just run back and go smash. And reveal the south lever, which I don't even need a broken handle to attach to it. Okay, neato bazito. Is there anything else in this little enclosure room? There is. Hello, it was worth it for multiple reasons. The 8th and to so there's another map of the underground, or pieces of it, that have some extra words written on it. Okay, very interesting. And what do we have over here? The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and will be reset every few days. And this is on a red note, and it's false, and I know it's false because I've destroyed lots of pieces of the house, and they stay destroyed like that. Okay, neat. Definitely need to think about that little shred of paper. Okay, I guess now back to my regularly scheduled drafting already in progress. Hey, the observatory came with one of these. Smash! And another silver key. Very nice. And a gem. And let's see if I get any keys for looking through the thingy today. That's gems. And this is something good. Flowers. Give me more gems. There's a lot of gemmy kind of stuff that's in the observatory. Okay, I haven't done stuff at the south. I'm basically just trying to build up as many keys as I can. I've got 16, which is pretty good. And I do have some redraws too. Can't think of what in particular I might want. None of these have extra doors, so I'm going to take this and I'll be able to use the corner room's redrawing power to... this is a corridor, not the hallway. To redraw me something good, hopefully. Although, actually, I'm short on steps. I might just take this to have enough steps to ensure I'm going to be able to walk down there. That's not a bad idea. Give me some apples to eat. Nom 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 nom. Hey, I found the courtyard, and there's another one of these to smash! Wow, more dice. What else could I want? I want a shop where I can buy keys. I've got a shop where I can buy keys. I want more money to buy the keys with. So I guess I want the vault. Is what I could hope to, like, redraw to get a bit of. Turnip, that's actually really good. And I guess I'm going to draft this first. Well, yeah, I'm going to draft this first. And I don't want it to dead end, so I'm going to redraw here. The gym is fine. I'll lose 2 steps every time I enter, but I'm only going to be entering twice, and then I'll be able to redraw the rest of the rooms on the south side of the house. That seems reasonable. And I can get the secret garden. I should have used the secret garden key. I wouldn't have had to draw the gym. I didn't think about that until just now. Secret garden would have places to dig up. Oh, and then it would let me walk through the top of the house, but I'm never going to have enough steps to get there. So maybe I'll just draw and see what I get. None of those are probably going to give me keys. Coat check I do want. I used my power sledgehammer. It's a nice tool. One can imagine there will still be more walls that need breaking down, and I don't think I'll be using it again, so I'm going to take the coat check and go ahead and put this guy away, because he's pretty valuable. So, power hammer. Thank you for your service. Did I successfully put it away? I did. Great. And then we'll see if we can get the vault or something else that gets me keys. Is this the last room I'm going to draft? No, still would be drafting one more. But let's redraw a couple times. Oh, the attic. That could definitely have some keys in it. Let's see what we got in the attic. 1, 2, treasure map. How far north is it? I probably don't have enough steps to get there. It's in the aquarium. 3, 4, 5, 6. I just put this hammer away, and I don't want to use a key, so I'm going to get it out of coat check. Also, I need to look at this again. Someone circled this, and then it was scribbled out in red. Okay, video editing Brian, take a screenshot. Do I think Denny scribbled this out, or someone else did? I don't think it looks like Denny scribbles. But I still don't have a meaning for that. And to do the coat check, do I have to go through the weight room again? I do, or the gymnasium. So that would cost me another, like, 6 steps. I'm gonna take a risk and just use one of my keys to see what's in here. It's money, which will buy more keys. So that actually works in my favor, because I can buy multiple keys from the locksmith. And the locksmith is only 4 steps out of the way, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to swing that. Okay, so I'm going back through the courtyard. Steps are getting low. We're going to draft this really quick. Pantry would have food for me, and the money could be used to buy keys. So, take the key money. We'll take this for the steps. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to go stop by the locksmith and then meet you down in the reservoir. I have 5 steps left. I think that's enough. I guess I'm going to have to start measuring the step counts. I didn't open up the foundation. That would be the quicker way to go. Now I'm down to 4. But I think it only counts as like 2 more steps to get to the bottom of the reservoir. Oh, now I'm down to 3. Okay. This is actually going to be close. It's probably going to be 2 when I make this little transition right here. And then it's probably going to be 1 when I get to the bottom of the reservoir. And I'm just barely going to make it, hopefully. I have 26 keys, and I think I get to spend them. Hooray! Okay. Closer than I wanted. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by that. Okay, so it's not marked by that. We also know that it's not marked by that, so I'm not going to open that one first. Let's try this one. Allowance tokens! Alright, my allowance has been raised by 2. My allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Nice. Okay. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. Yes, it did. How nice. I wonder if there's other stuff. That might be all there is here. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. More than 2, but maybe it's exactly 2. Prizes. Could be something other than allowance tokens, and I had something that said this fire symbol, I'm calling it fire for some reason, didn't contain allowance tokens. The sanctum key. Sanctum key is in a white box. Sanctum key, you say? Let's open all the white boxes now. Hello, white box. Would you happen to be a sanctum key? A prize is in a box marked by that. Okay, so I need a white box with a fire on it, or is that something I already got? I think I opened all the white boxes. But this was this near the black one that said it lied? No, it was over there. There was one talking about lies. I have 21 keys. I can probably just open all these. Let's not think too hard about it. The sanctum key is in a black box. This one is also green, so I'm not sure whether I should believe it or not. Green memos in white boxes are lies. See, I'm not sure there's a puzzle here per se. Pink boxes marked by sun always contain blue memos. I mean, I guess you can interpret it as a puzzle, but it's also a just get a bunch of keys. Oh, is this a sanctum key? You found a sanctum key. Is that permanently going to be in my inventory? Probably not. It's yellow. Maybe it will permanently be in my inventory. This box contained a sanctum key. Yeah, but it looks different in my inventory than everything else. Also, let's click on it and see what it says about it. Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. Those are the inner sanctum at the north end where we pulled the lever to get into room 46. There were 8 doors surrounding it that I could not interact with. And here is one of them. And let's hope it doesn't disappear from my inventory because I can't walk back there today. It probably will disappear from my inventory. Surely it'll stick around. The box containing allowance tokens is white. Yeah. All boxes marked by blah contain memos that are true. I have 15 keys left. I feel like we'll be able to finish it. Sanctum key is in a box. Not in a box in the water. I opened this one first, I think. Yeah, it's still open. Sanctum key. I sure hope that sticks around in my inventory tomorrow. Green boxes found in the water are true. There's 1 or 2 over here I didn't open. This one had a fire symbol, so I didn't open it at first because I was trusting something else. Sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. That one was a lie, but this one said green boxes nearby have lies or something. So I don't think there's any other prizes here for me, but I'm just kind of curious what all these say. Sanctum keys in the blue box. I earned all these keys. I deserved this reward of the fun of opening them. Only 1 box in the reservoir has a prize. That one was a lie. Did I open all the boxes at this point? Nope. I skipped this one. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. Okay, I think I might have opened them all now. I'll do a check on my own. Yeah, I think they are all open. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it a day. And we will play just like the first 5 seconds the next day, just because I want to see if the sanctum key stays in my inventory or not. And if it doesn't, does that mean in this save file I can no longer open one of the sanctum doors? If so, that kind of sucks, but it's knowledge gained. And all I would need to do is empty the reservoir. And I don't imagine that that would be randomized. So empty the reservoir, and then open that particular box. Yeah, it's possible that they could have randomized it so everybody has a different set of clues or something, or each save file has a different set of clues for that kind of stuff. But in my inventory is empty. I wonder if the sanctum key is still in that box. I'll go down and check that. I'm not even going to call it a day on this one. I'm just going to, like, if you exit the game or whatever, it's kind of like Stardew Valley where it just doesn't save that day at all. Aha! This box contained a sanctum key, and it still does. So on the next day, the sanctum key is still down here. Oh. I mean, I have to know. I've got 66 steps. We can save it for another day. It's fine. Another day, I will come down here. We'll walk over to... Oh, no, the sanctum... No, the sanctum is near here. Do I want to waste a day on this? I don't know if the number of days matters. We'll do this next time. It'll be a nice cliffhanger. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more blueprints. For now, bye-bye.